Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 1994 NASCAR Winston Cup Series season here from Martinsville Speedway in Virginia, Martinsville, Virginia. The 8th race of 1994. And coming into this race, Ken Schrader is your points leader. 14-point lead over Davey Allison, and then 114 over Dale Earnhardt, who's on the pole today, and 120 ahead of Morgan Shepherd. He's in 4th. It's going to be a good race today. Remember the last time we raced here was in the fall of last year, and we had a photo finish, the closest finish in NASCAR history. This track is legendary. It's been on the schedule since the beginning, and it's going to provide some really good racing today. Let's go through your starting lineup. Presented by Budweiser, the official fuel in NASCAR for over 54 years and counting. On the pole today is Dale Earnhardt in number 3 Goodwrench GM Parts Chevy Lumina. Davey Allison, is in 2nd place today. 3rd place will be Rusty Wallace, his best starting position of the year, I believe. So he's looking to have a good run and try and get his 1994 season back on track. He's had a very rough start to the season. Ruck Wilson, another great run. He starts 4th today. Don't know how he's having this good of runs. At this point I've turned down his ratings. I do not know why he's this good. I think the car might be glitched or something, but I don't know. Terry Labonte starts alongside his teammate Jeff Gordon, 2nd-year driver Jeff Gordon. And there's the 3rd Hendrick car. All of them are right next to each other. All the Hendrick cars, as Ken Schrader, the points leader coming in this race, starts alongside Morgan Shepherd, who is the 4th place points runner. Make sure day for these drivers. Bill Elliott and Jimmy Spencer make up the row behind them. Ted Musgrave and Todd Bodine. Lake Speed, Darrell Waltrip, last week's winner. Derek Cope, 1998 Daytona 500 winner. And Dale Jarrett. Mark Martin, Steve Grissom. Kyle Petty and Michael Waltrip. Hutch Strickland and Ward Burton. Sterling Marlin, Rick Mast, Bobby Hamilton, Dick Trickle, Kenny Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Hensley, Ernie Irvin, Harry Gant, Mike Wallace, Dave Marcus, Lloyd Olmec Jr., Jeffrey Bodine, and Loy Allen Jr. round out your field today. Alright, 500 laps. Not really. Around this racetrack. Dale Earnhardt's going to lead him down. See what's going to happen. All the cars are firing up and getting ready to roll off here. That pace car has more acceleration than a NHRA drag racer. Jeez and criminist. Here we go. There you go. Green flag racing. 500 laps. Here we go. Dale Earnhardt gets a good jump on Rusty Wallace, but Davey keeps to his outside. Rusty's going to dive to the inside of Rick Wilson down the 1 and rolling through the hard left-hand corner off 2 down the backstretch. Looks like Davey Allison will slot in the 2nd with that run off the corner. He's going to immediately turn down and try and dive under Dale Earnhardt for that position. It's going to be side by side on lap 1 here, just like how they started. But Dale Earnhardt gets a huge run down the straightaway, but Davey dives it back in again, still side by side down the 1. Davey and Dale going at it. 2 drivers who are looking like to be early championship favorites. Especially Davey Allison, who was one of the championship favorites heading into the season, as he puts his nose right in there on Dale Earnhardt. Wow. The reigning champion, Dale Earnhardt, looking for that elusive 7th title this year, as Davey puts it in there again. I think Davey gave him a shot that time. Rusty Wallace watching this battle in 3rd as he tries to clear Rick Wilson. And that's a frenzy behind him. Davey Allison going to get back in line here. Just ride behind Dale Earnhardt as of this moment. Looking behind Dale. Trying to find a way to try and get around him here. Back down the 1 again. 3 laps complete. Looks like the battle for 3rd place is heating up here as Rick Wilson and Rusty Wallace go at one another. And then they see a 3-car Hendrick Brigade behind this top 4 here. Dale Earnhardt and Davey Allison. Davey right on the bumper, Dale Earnhardt. But Dale gets a great drive off. Davey can roll the center, fantastic. But Dale has an incredible drive off that helps him keep the lead. And then it's just a Hendrick brigade marching right now. It's all competition for Rick Hendrick's favoritism here. All these guys are going at it, and everyone behind them is wanting them to make up their damn mind. Davey and Dale. This battle's close. Maybe Davey looking here. Ooh, he's just got a little bit lower of a nose on him there, but can't seem to get around him. Rick Wilson there. And now you see Gordon falling back. Ooh, Gordon falling on the outside here. Trapped up on the outside groove here. Morgan Shepherd getting around him now for that 8th place position. And here comes Darrell Waltrip looking to try and get inside the top 10 under Ted Musgrave. And now Bill Elliott here. He's looking on the underside of Terry Labonte for that position for 6th place. Davey and Dale. Dale stretching it out just a little bit now. Dale Earnhardt, if he were... Oh, they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. I was going to say something about Dale Earnhardt. They sorted it out, but now I'll say it now. Dale Earnhardt, with a win today, will do something, a milestone. He will pass Lee Petty all time. He will break the tie and pass Lee Petty all time on the all-time wins list. Moving him to, I believe it would be... 6th all-time in the all-time wins list. By himself. Down the corner now. They roll the center. Battle here. It's pretty good. Let's look up here a little more for higher positions. The top 4 have all kind of evenly spaced themselves out here through 10 laps. Davey can't seem to gain on anybody. Rusty looks to be closing in just a little bit here. Let's see how much Rusty gained here this lap by. Let's see, Rusty gained anything? He did. He gained a little bit on Dale Earnhardt, and he gained quite a bit on Davey Allison, about a 10th. Though, I think you get behind the guy, and you can't really get a drive off to get around him. This track is really turning into a multi-group, a 2-group racetrack, maybe. A little bit more with, ooh, man, look at that. Morgan Shepherd is giving the boot to Terry Labonte right now. Terry Labonte will not give that position, that 7th place position up, and Morgan Shepherd looks like he wants to move him. Back here for that top 9 position here. Gordon's still dropping back. You see him back there. The 2 Roush Racing drivers are attacking Darrell Waltrip right now. It's a 2-on-1 handicap match. Matchup between Darrell Waltrip and Roush Racing. Darrell Waltrip in his lone... Was it Walco or something? It's like some weird name. That's his race team. I don't know. Back up towards front again. It's looking like maybe a battle for second, starting to brew a little bit. As you see Rusty Wallace close in on Davey Allison. Davey Allison trying to hold off the hard-charging Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace, who's really looking to have a good run here today. Currently 9th in points. Really not super far back, but I mean, you know, not where he wants to be. Guy who's been highly competitive recent, you know, as of late. He's looking to have a good run today. Down in the corner. There you go. Off 4 down the backstretch again. Well, he didn't gain anything on him there. Actually, they cut back into Dale Earnhardt's lead there, and we have lap traffic coming now. You see Ken Schrader up the 5th, the points leader. He's having a good day. Does not have the points lead right now. That goes Davey Allison, because Davey Allison's running higher than him. Though it's still early in the season even to look at the championship battle, but also at the same time, you make the argument it's never too early to start looking at it. And you see Morgan Shepherd got around Terry Labonte. Terry Labonte is holding up these guys right now, by the way. You see Ted Musgrave got around Darrell Waltrip, but Mark Martin did not get around him. And Derek Cope right back there in 12th pressuring. And Jeff Gordon all the way back to 15th now. Go all the way through the field there, looking at all the drivers. Dale Earnhardt still leading. Rick Wilson now pressuring. Davey right rolling back into the center there. It's a 4-car battle pretty much right at the moment. These tires are dropping off a lot, by the way. These tires will drop off a lot in this race. Already off 6/10 from where their fastest time was. Dale Earnhardt is. So along with Davey Allison. Everyone except Rick Wilson in the top 4. Davey and Rusty Wallace all turned faster laps than Dale Earnhardt. Now Dale Earnhardt turns the fastest lap besides Rick Wilson. Just exchanging lap times back and forth. And these two are chasing all of them down. Slowly but surely they're chasing them down here. Dale Earnhardt's led every lap so far. But lap traffic and a pit stop will be playing into this factor if Earnhardt wants to lead all the laps and win. Now Davey Allison. Davey Allison's closed in big time now. Davey's right there. He's in pouncing distance now. And now with the lap traffic, this is big. This is a big moment for Dale Earnhardt, the 6-time champion, the veteran of the sport. However, he's going to be very stout and cautious going through this traffic. You see Davey Allison, I guess, get loose and go high here, and here comes Rusty Wallace to the inside of Davey Allison. But Davey will get that power, the power up there, and get a huge run off the corner compared to Rusty, and clear him down in the 3. While I dome back to the 27 car for Junior Johnson. He's currently holding up the leaders as we speak. Everyone freight training behind him here. We're trying to get around him. See Dale Earnhardt working that traffic of Loy Allen Jr. now. Go update you on back to the field here. Look at this little battle here for 5th place. Ken Schrader trying to get that run off though. We got a frenzy of Fords here, and then a frenzy of Chevrolets, and another Ford. Battle here. Gordon has settled down to 15th. He's falling. He's our biggest faller in this race, I would say, at this moment. And look at this. This is a crazy mess right here. Davey trying to get around everything. Rusty's trying to follow in suit, and Rick Wilson right there as well. Everybody trying to freight train here, just right around the bottom, trying to get around this lap traffic. And look how much this lap traffic slowed these guys down. These guys have closed in now, and wow! Oh, Rick Wilson gets ran high. Wilson goes high. This is a moment for Ken Schrader to jump on him here. Ken Schrader's gonna have to get under this lap traffic here, but now Wilson's not held up anymore. But that did still let Ken Schrader close in on him. And now is even more lap traffic here. Now double file in front of the leader. And now Dale Earnhardt's going to have to use that patience that he's learned as a 6-time champion to just train around the bottom, follow the 71 past the 55, and soon we'll be able to get around the 71 soon enough. 71 friend of Dale Earnhardt, Dave Marcus, Davey Allison, trying to run a higher groove there as we see pit stops here. This is one of these tracks where there's a double pit lane on the front stretch and the back stretch. So that's what you're going to be looking forward to here. And Dale Earnhardt looks like he's going to be pitting here, along with Davey Allison, Rusty Wallace, Rick Wilson, Ken Schrader. All the drivers here are pitting except Mark Martin. Mark Martin stays out on the racetrack. And I believe Mark Martin will lead a lap. No, Dale Earnhardt led a lap. Let's take a look here. Everyone coming around here to pit. All these pit stops. Gordon, he's a lap down. Well, he came in earlier. He's pulling out now. Who's going to win the race off pit lane? Looks like it's going to be Earnhardt by at least a little bit. Oh, Rusty Wallace may get Davey. No. Oh. Everyone kind of holds old cervix here. Coming off the pit lane here. Oh, man, we got cars jamming up here on the backstretch. Well, this pit stops here are crazy under green flag. Usually don't see this very often. I usually get these long green flag runs. Coming around here. Lap traffic now is going to be crazy here. You can see Davey Allison in the background there. Cautions on the racetrack. Oh, man. What happened here? Terry Labonte is your leader at this moment. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Lake speed, maybe? Terry Labonte was leading, but he pitted. He just pitted. I think that will cycle the lead back around. Crazy situation here. I believe Mark Martin, since he pitted on the backstretch and at the time he did pit, it's actually going to help him gain a bunch of track position. He's going to gain about 5 or 6. He's going to gain about 6 spots here. Track position. It looks like a ton of damage here from this 4 and the 33. Ernie Irvan having a good season here. Take a look here what happened here. But this running order is shuffled like a deck of cards right now. I have no clue. Yeah, Mark Martin is gained all the way up to 4th place in position now. So let's go take a look back and see what causes caution. I think something to do with Ernie Irvan. Let's see here. What do you have to do? What did Ernie Irvan do? I already had side damage. Okay, I think we're not. I think we're cold on this trail here. Here, we'll just do the old reliable trick. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Come on. There we are. Alright, where are you? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was Michael in the pit wall. Okay. Oh, Loy Allen Jr. Oh, it's him and... Oh. So Loy was coming off the pit lane while Sterling was coming down the pit. And this is just bad spotting right here. Bam! Right into his door. And Sterling... Ooh, this is going to hurt. Oh, he saved it! Sterling Marlin. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on here. Oh. Okay. Well, there must have been a lot of magic here. I mean, look at this. This is a great save by Sterling Marlin. Not that pit wall. Oh! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Just wow. I don't know how you swing around the back end like that. It's like some sort. It's like, I mean, that's literally magic. I mean, that car is pointing towards the infield. Literally, it's at a 90-degree. I mean, this is saying you should wreck. And he's sliding at it like that. He's gonna hit it. Whoa! Just like, I mean, that's fantastic. That is literally magic. Literally magic. I mean, look at that. Look at that magic. I mean, just like that. And Loy Allen Jr. is currently... I mean, this is why Kosh came out, because Loy Allen Jr. is... he decided to back across the racetrack. Jeez and criminous. Anyway. Let's go back to... try and fast forward to 1 to go. Oh, was there racing back to the line here? And Ermaher almost got passed back to the line. Jeez. Oh! Wow, I didn't realize how close this was. Wow, they jammed up big time there. Let's fast forward here. Let's see here. Earnhardt. Get the 1 to go here. And... yeah, there we go. Alright, 1 to go here. Mark Martin is the biggest gainer on those pit stops because of the strategy and the way the caution came out helped them big time. Terry Labonte lost some position. Everyone else I think held service. Yeah, we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Now let's get ready. Here we go. 16 laps to go, and look at Davey Allison got a huge run on Dale Earnhardt, but he has nowhere to go with it. Down in the 1. 16 laps to go here, and Dale Earnhardt is trying to get away, and he can't. He does clear the lap traffic, and the lap traffic does not let Davey Allison by. It's probably a little bit of that camaraderie between Dave Marcus and Dale Earnhardt. But now Dave Marcus is going to let way. No, he isn't. He's going to battle Davey Allison. And now Mark Martin's up to 3rd. He's gotten around Rusty Wallace. And now Davey will clear Dave Marcus. And now Mark Martin's coming here. Look at Mark Martin's car is lit up right now. Look at him coming. Martin driving his Valvoline Reese's car. He's going to dive it deep into that corner. He's got in the 3rd place position now, and he's looking to hard charge his way up to the front. But Davey Allison, look at this. Davey Allison trying to put on a little bit of a show here. Oh, Davey Allison can't seem to get under Dale Earnhardt. That drive off every lap. But that was Davey Allison's fastest lap. Davey Allison sets his new fastest lap, but Dale Earnhardt sets his fastest lap. And now we got lap traffic on the racetrack. Oh, caution on the racetrack. We have another caution here. We're going to have another restart here. Going to be under 10 laps to go, so it's going to be single file. This is going to be big if it's going to be single file. Maybe Davey get a good jump or someone else. Something happened here. Oh, Bill Elliott. Something happened to Bill Elliott. He was running 5th. Oh, what is Bill doing? Let's take a look what happened to Bill Elliott. I think something. He was running 5th. Remember, at least inside the top 10. Oh, he got turned. Oh, man. Lake Speed turns him from the 12th place position. Wow. He's running 5th at one point. Oh, company was pitting. Oh, no, he just got... Oh! 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 Who hit him? Only one person hit him when he came back onto the racetrack. Let's see here. Oh, I think... Talbot hit him. Man, look at everyone squeezed by on the outside there. That's lucky by a lot of those guys. Poor Bill Elliott. Having a good run there. And got spun by Kyle Petty trying to race. Let's get back to a restart here. Interesting to see what happens here. Maybe Davey get a run. Maybe Mark get a run. Maybe Earnhardt gets a bad start. It's all gonna, Davey got that good jump that last restart. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. We also got oh, he jammed up right there. Top 3 are all isolated between each other, and then Dave Marcus, Rusty Wallace, Rick Wilson, and Ken Trader in 6th. See what's gonna happen here. Dale Earnhardt's leading. Green flag is back out. Here we go. And Mark Martin gets a good jump on Davey Allison. And look at him go down the 1 there. That's what I was talking about. Someone can get a good jump on another one and gain position here. And Mark Martin is going to... Oh, he can't power it up off the corner. Side by side down the backstretch between Mark Martin and Davey Allison. Oh, no caution on the racetrack. So this is a race back to the line to gain this position. We're going to have a 1-lap shootout. We're going to have a 1-lap shootout, and Mark Martin gets the position. Mark Martin gets that spot on Davey Allison. Oh, Mark's still losing it. Jeez. And we're going to have a 1-lap shootout. Which means if Mark Martin has to get around Davey, but if Mark Martin gets a good jump again on this 1-lap shootout, he could get Dale Earnhardt. We'll probably have this one. We had such a green start to this race, and then they just can't drive anymore. Oh, Ricky Rudd got turned. What happened to Ricky Rudd? Oh, the 75. The 75 just... I guess... Wow. Maybe the 75 was upset about something, but just turned him down the front stretch and brought out a caution. Huh. Don't know what that about. Don't know what that was about. So, we're going to have a 1-lap restart shootout there. Let's see what happens. Earnhardt can hold off everybody behind him. A couple heat cycled tires, a little bit heat cycled now, and not only that, but doesn't know how Mark Martin restarts compared to him. So, a lot of unknowns going into this final restart. And we saw Mark Martin get a great jump on Davey Allison in the restart zone. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Here we go. 1 lap. It's 1 lap to decide it all here. And Rusty Wallace, something crazy happens, or maybe Davey Allison. No one knows. Here we go. Let's see how this restart goes. Well, how will Mark Martin restart? Oh, Mark Martin did not get going on that. That was the worst restart you could imagine. Davey's actually going to get a move on him now. Davey Allison for position. White flags out. One more time around. And it's pretty much side by side for second. It's pretty much coasting for Dale Earnhardt now. The race is over for first pretty much. And it's on for second. Here we go in the last corner. Dale Earnhardt will break the tie between him and Lee Petty and win his 55th career race. It's going to be a photo finish for second. Mark Martin looks like he got it. Wow. Davey Allison involved in two consecutive photo finishes here. at Martinsville now. One here in the fall for the win, and one here in the spring this year for second. He was not on the good side of this one. He was on the good side of the one last year. And Mark Martz somehow is for some reason going to take the victory lap over Dale Earnhardt. Anyway, we'll show you a picture of that, and I'll put up the standings here in just a minute. But let me show you a picture of that photo finish for second place here. Coming on the line. That's what it was right there. About a foot. About a foot. That's how much Mark Martin got second by. Over Davey Allison. Other than that, good race. Now next week we'll be heading on to Talladega. And going into Talladega now, here's how the point situation lines out. Davey Allison has a 1-point lead over Ken Schrader in points right now after 8 races. So it's still anyone's championship up the grab. And I mean, only 80 points back now is Dale Earnhardt, and 125 points back is Morgan Shepherd. So 4 drivers have a great chance to win this championship. And Rusty Wallace, with this great run today, moves all the way up to 6th in points. Jeff Gordon's in 8th. Jerry Labonte 9th. Sterling 10th. Rick Wilson 7th. Crazy season for him. And with that, hope people have enjoyed today's race. And until next time, goodbye.